still flying. Will it land? Yes! It doesn't only land, it lands so hard that Rosario looks like a damn banana tree during a hurricane. Whoever gave him that skin fade belongs in prison. Mashiba's left gets even faster and absolutely slices across Kimura's face like a Japanese cooking knife. He keeps hitting Kimura's head like a piñata and almost rips his head off with those 30 feet long arms. Look how wide the panel is, and Kimura's head is at the very end of it, because the next one gives him a new haircut. Look at him. He looks like a homeless guy who's being forced to fight by a live streamer for 20 bucks. Will he be able to dodge? No. His face literally explodes. He looks like a Kamehameha has hit him. His whole body is flinging back. Will he go down? No. He strongly plants his feet to the canvas. He's not going anywhere. Everything was for this one punch. And Kimura puts 5 years and 8 rounds into this devastating overhand right that makes Mashiba's face look like melting ice cream on a hot summer day. And the dragonfish blow digs into Mashiba's flesh. It looks like Mashiba's being hit by a car. He'll need a blood transfusion after this one, but this is not enough. The force snaps his neck and makes him look the other way entirely. Certainly won't land again. And it does! Mashiba looks like a Pokemon as Kimura absolutely smashes his head back with the legendary Dragonfish Bro! The blood splatters all over the audience. Fuck. An explosion echoes through the arena. The explosion was Ippo's brain giving out for the last time. The perfect brain damage counter. And then he follows through even more with that left. Ippo looks like a ghost. Kojima sends him flying with that truck of a counter. And Ippo honestly looks the worst we've ever seen him in this panel. He's never been rocked this hard. This is a proper counter, and his brain damage started here for sure. Sendo even says, "Oh shit, I'm not done with you yet. Time to break my own leg and go into full power mode." Ippo slides on the outside with his right foot and throws a left that looks like it comes from another country. I feel the electricity. This will hurt. Grit your teeth, bro. I hope you have good insurance. Ippo's head is all the way behind Kojima's back, and his left flies like a damn fighter jet. There it is. It hits. No. It enters Kojima's face like a rocket, like a drill goes into a wall. And Kojima goes flying from the destructive force that is Ippo's punch. He looks like a beach towel being thrown into the air to clean off the sand. And thus, this became Ippo's first murder. And then it hits. A juicy uppercut appears on Ippo's chin like a ghost. And Volk follows up with an overhand right. This is the White Fang. Ippo ate that shit. He starts bleeding from his mouth. Volk keeps moving. He finds another angle and peppers Ippo with his left. Ippo throws punches, but they're 1,000 miles off target. He looks like he's drunk. He pushes Volk's arm away and replies with a juicy right. It's a beautiful parry counter. This is something he didn't have before either. It lands beautifully and causes an explosion despite the headgear. But Volk is already in motion. Another uppercut that cracks Ippo's head. Ippo looks absolutely cooked. Then Randy throws a sharp left. Miyata comes over the top with a counter from the skies. Randy's full force will be added to Miyata's if that lands. And the counter flings Randy's head backwards like an Amazon driver throws packages in front of your door. Style and speed of a world-class outboxer. Miyata slides left and right and punishes Randy with the counter. And another counter. Miyata is on a roll. These counter punches are placed so well that they have an insane amount of destructive force. Miyata spams combinations on Randy's bloody head and makes him look completely defenseless. Miyata's jolt will tear Randy's brain apart if it meets his head with double the force. And he lands the jolt counter on the button, perfectly on Randy's face. After that punch, he's gonna look like Krillin. Time to pull off those wings. And he nails Miyata with a powerful body shot. If he didn't go to the toilet before the fight, he sure as hell weighs less now. And we see a close shot of Randy Boy Jr. deep in Miyata's guts. But Miyata acts like he's used to men being up in his guts. But Miyata has had enough of the gut action. He lands a sharp counter. What else is there? Miyata is on the move. What is he doing? And there is the lightning bolt, striking its victim's brain without a single hesitation. Randy is blown all the way across the ring. This means one thing and one thing only. Miyata's master plan worked. And he dodges. Oh no, he doesn't. His nose moves up all the way to his brain. I can hear the bones crunching like Doritos. Miyata flies through the air and falls on his back. The fight is over. Or is it? Miyata does an Assassin's Creed parkour roll and lands on his feet. He's ready for all the smoke. The fight won't end here. Get the fuck out of the way, ref. You've let all of Sawamura's fouls happen and now you want to be the hero? Move, bitch. The ref can't do shit. No count, nothing. Both fighters are eager to continue. And box. Time to finish it. Miyata's jaw is wide open, but it's on purpose. This is his father's plan, passed down an entire generation. Randy falls for it and throws the left. There it is. From a young age, Miyata has known what to do in this scenario. Throw a right straight. This is it. It ends here. All we need is the heart. And the right lands perfectly with the mightiest explosion on Randy's face. Come at me, bro. Got you, fam. And it's a simultaneous exchange of equally powerful bombs. Their heads fling back like a rock on a lake. Both are spitting blood. This is the CTE Express. Goodbye, brain cells. Sendo's recovery is impeccable. He throws yet another disgusting left hook like a torpedo. Gonzalez can't believe this fast comeback. He replies in the same spirit. Sendo's courage pisses him off. He wants to have the last word. This is why I love Gonzalez, bro. He's just angry and spiteful. And it looks like their skulls are about to crack. This time you can see the impact on Sendo's cheek. His head faces the other way. Bro is an owl now. Sendo pisses him off so much that he wants to continue those deadly exchanges. And a third time their skulls get absolutely rattled and deformed. Gonzalez really made it, and it became another simultaneous exchange. These two are the same breed, bro. Look at their heads. Sendo looks like a damn broom, and Gonzalez is performing a dance for a K-pop debut. He'll need courage to face this life-threatening danger in front of him. Go! And yet again, they hit each other with fully extended right hands at exactly the same time. This is mutually assured destruction. Everybody is in shock and awe at those two mad dogs who are willingly eating those disgusting shots. Who will keep standing? Who will fall? And it's Sendo. He slides off Gonzalez's fist and leaves a trail of blood that chases his nose. And Sendo goes down. Alfredo looks down on him as Sendo's body hits the canvas. I've won. He's beaten the two brothers, Ippo and Sendo, and erased all competition from Japan. That's it. His corner is shocked. Ippo is in disbelief. What are you looking at, Gonzo? The fight ain't over. Sendo literally jumps towards Gonzalez's face like a hungry tiger. Gonzalez is shook but tries to brace for impact. Sendo's eyes are completely focused on Gonzalez's head. He looks like he's hypnotized. His spirit is unbreakable. And the uppercut touches down on Gonzalez's guard. No, it pierces his guard. No, it lands on his chin like a boulder and splashes out a waterfall of blood. One of his eyes is even rolling back. And Sendo hits him so hard that Gonzalez flies into the air. His feet literally leave the canvas. He's levitating like a magician, and he falls to the ground like dead weight. Sendo strikes a victorious guts pose over Gonzalez's lifeless body and in front of Mexico City. His right hand teleports to Itagaki's face. He appears faster than before now. This is the silent moment before the big explosion. Let's enjoy this piece for 3 seconds. Okay. Ready? And Randy hits Itagaki with a bone-breaking, flesh-eating, brain-freezing right hand that absolutely snaps his neck. His head twists so far that he doesn't only look the other way but also up at the ceiling. You see something rush past his face at dizzying speeds. And look at this. Both of them went for the kill as fast as the bell rang and Emi lands first. He presses his fist into Hashi's face like a high-speed train entering a tunnel. And Imai's right hand is already approaching. Will it land? No. Instead, Hashi counters him with a perfect straight. It shoves Imai's whole face into his skull like toilet paper. They grit their teeth once again and look absolutely possessed. Without the mouth guards, their teeth would have been pulverized by now. And another simultaneous exchange. It causes a gigantic explosion that sends shockwaves through the arena. They haven't even used their feet yet. He's so close to hitting him. Imai starts throwing a right, but it doesn't look like it'll land on time. What's this? His head dives under. Is he already unconscious? No. What's this? Why is Imai's hand so close all of a sudden? Grit this one, Hashi. Imai hits him with a powerful and absolutely disgusting overhand right counter. It looks like he's cutting down a tree with an axe. Hashi's brain is already a smoothie. He grits so hard that his brain starts flowing out of his nose. He stomps on the canvas and gathers himself. Sendo says now it's your turn to take him down. He gets ready to throw a right hand, and it drills a hole into Imai's face. No, wait. It barely slips off his face and grazes him. In that moment, Imai takes a step forward. And one of the crunchiest, sharpest, blood clot causing, gut-wrenching body blows digs a hole into Hashi's liver like an angry surgeon. And to Hashi it feels exactly like a hole. Look at this depiction of his pain. There's a giant hole in his liver as if a cannonball melted through his organs. Time to grit. Wait, what's this? He spits out his mouth guard and squirms in agony. His whole face is distorted as he looks like an ancient Japanese painting. This is the perfect position for Imai. He loads up his right hand and cracks Hashi's head with a hook. Another uppercut, another straight. What is this? Takamura is already in front of him. He was faster than Sendo. Sendo looks absolutely shocked. And before he can catch Takamura's left, his whole arm is knocked away and almost rips off his body. Sendo says it feels heavy. And before he can catch himself, Takamura is already throwing a right. This feels like an execution. The right enters the atmosphere like a meteor, and it hits Sendo's head clean. He flies back like an empty soda can. Even with those big gloves, this hurts bad. Sendo's coach jumps into the ring and stops the fight. He says, "Stop being so childish, Takamura." As he says this, Takamura is swinging his arm like a cartoon villain. "Eat this, Takamura." Sendo says, "I hate to admit it, but the smash leaves me wide open at the end." Ricardo is going to aim for exactly that gap, but Wally taught him what to do at the end of the dodge. And what might that be? Huh? He stopped, and he pulls his left hand away. It disappears out of sight. It's the knuckle drop. It's landing. No, Takamura has dodged it. He looks at Sendo's glove like he's seeing in slow motion. Phew, that was a close one. The smash was a decoy. The real aim was the right. But what's this? The right disappears as well. As he rotates his body, it becomes clear what his true goal was. Look at his left hand. It's the smash. It lands clean on Takamura's face and drills its way into his flesh. The right was a feint as well, just like the first smash. He pulled every single punch until the last smash. It's the perfect setup. It's similar to the mechanism of Ippo's anti-Dempsey strategy. But what now? Is the spar over? Far from it. Takamura goes absolutely nuts. He didn't even look this angry against Hawk. He hits Sendo with the right to the face while being held back by the entire gym. Even the guy behind Sendo is flying back from the punch.